Zimbabwe, hello Africa. This is Mrs. MJ of MGB Movement, Motivation, Grooming and Beauty Works. Welcome to your motivation session of the day. You can follow my page on MGB Movement or Maria Mavima Jakarta. Like, share, and let's get motivated. Bye. I trust I find you well wherever you are watching this video from. Today I come with a very interesting topic, but also sensitive topic. I want to talk about personal grooming or self-grooming. Personal grooming, self-etiquette. According to the Oxford Dictionary, it says here, personal grooming are measures and care that are taken by a person to present himself or herself in a clean, neat, or smart manner and to look their best. And when it comes to etiquette, we are looking at the correct rules of behavior that can be applied by an individual in a society. So this is one of the most sensitive topics that I have discussed with my colleagues and those that are normally around me. But today I thought I should just bring it to everyone. I should throw it to the public. Have you ever noticed that a well-groomed individual stands out wherever they are? They stand out in public. If you are clean-cut, you feel comfortable yourself to present yourself to people. But how do you come to a position of being a clean-cut individual? How do you become well-groomed? That's question number one. And question number two, you see that this person has got issues. They really have to work their body out. They have to work the way they dress. They have to work even bathing issues. Oh my God. How do you then approach such a person when you see someone like that? This is one topic that I think when it comes to education, like in the formal school, it's not really perfected. I remember, I don't know in the current syllabuses, but when growing up, here and there, you would get to learn how to clean your body, how to present yourself in the public, but you still find issues and errors even in big people who become directors, who become managers. You still feel uncomfortable when you come across them because of probably body odor. They have that aura that they give you even before you talk to them. Before somebody opens their mouth, there's something that speaks. There's this odor that speaks on their behalf. But this is a very sensitive topic that should you come across somebody who is like that, it's very difficult. How do you tell a brother, how do you tell a sister that, you know what, I think your armpits need some action. I think your mouth needs action. So today, what I'm going to do is I'll just do probably two categories. I'll try to help the person who is in the problem, who doesn't know that they have got issues when it comes to a presentation, body odor, mouth odor, bad breath. They don't know that. And also, I would want to touch the angle of the person who is speaking it. So in other words, I'm saying that let's say you are working with an individual whom you can actually see that this person has got issues. How do you approach them? That is why I say this is a very sensitive topic, because in our day-to-day living, in our society, in our workplaces, in homes, it takes a lot of confidence and a lot of courage in order to approach somebody and tell them that, you know what, dear, I think you need to concentrate much with your mouth, brush your mouth for the required number of minutes, or probably shave your armpits. It's a sensitive topic. How do you approach somebody when you come across someone like that, or let's say you're working with someone like that? So this is what I'm going to be touching. I hope that today we are going to help each other there so that we'll build each other. I'll talk from the angle of women. Normally, women don't really want to be told honest opinions. There are very few people who really accept honest opinions. But you see, if you want to be a well-groomed individual when it comes to personal grooming, you really have to be somebody who is open to criticism, constructive criticism. I don't think there's somebody in their normal sense who can just approach you and tell you that, you know what, I think you need to clean your armpits more, or you need to buy a certain deodorant that will suppress this odor that is coming from your mouth or that is coming from your body. I don't think there's any normal person who just say that, and yet there is no reason or there is no concern. Have you ever noticed that personally as an individual, it's difficult to pick your own body odor unless if you train yourself. You get used to yourself such that you don't even know that probably I have sweated. If you're not a person who's so particular, you might end up not even knowing, or you don't even feel that there's something wrong. There are people like that. But there are also people who are very particular, who will pick it that I think there's something, there's this different odor that I'm feeling now, which is not the one that I normally feel. So they quickly take care of themselves so that they will not cause problems to the other person. So the first point to take home to every woman, to every gentleman out there is you need to know yourself. Train your nostrils. Train yourself to know your body odor. Train yourself to know where your body has changed from the morning odor. You know, when you're coming from a bath, you have cleaned yourself and you're going out there, you still feel fresh, especially in summer, you still feel fresh. But as the day progresses, you feel that I think I have sweated. You feel that my armpits are wet for those who sweat. So what is it that I can do? It's very important to know how your body changes. If you're somebody who sweats a lot, it's important to know. Take time to sniff your armpits. Take time to sniff your shirts, be it your tops. Take time to sniff them so that you pick that odor if it's there or if it's not. It's very important. Believe you me, it's difficult to tell a person that you are not smelling good. But if you train yourself as an individual, you're not only doing yourself good, but you're also making yourself acceptable to those that are around you. Remember that you are not an island. You work with people. You have got family. For those who are married, you've got spouses. You get in bed with them. And they would want to feel a good smell. They want to feel a good scent coming from your body. So it's important to know yourself. So after knowing yourself, let's say you have gotten to know that I have got issues when it comes probably to the mouth, or when it comes to my armpits, or when it comes, probably it's your shoes, actually, maybe it's your feet. Every time you put on shoes, you take them out, people can throw their nose away. You need to then think of what to do, the next measures that you need to do in order to minimize those bed breaths, to minimize those body odors, to minimize those feet odors, right? There are a lot of natural methods that can be done, but for somebody who is serious, it's very important to make sure that you have small deodorants that you use. Small perfumes that you use. If it's your armpits, please make sure that you shave your armpits once, twice a month, depending on how your pubic hair grows. That is very important. But you also come across people who don't have issues at all. Whether they bath or not, they just don't carry any body odor. But for you to be able to know that I don't have any body odor, it takes you knowing yourself, like I said. So number one, I said, get time to know yourself, search yourself, understand yourself. Also take a lot of time when it comes to bathing. It seems like a very, very silly topic, but you know, there are individuals who don't take time when they get in their bathroom. It's like the time they take eating is more than the time they take bathing. You need to concentrate on your body. There are parts that everybody has been taught since kindergarten, since primary, since secondary. Body parts that you need to concentrate on. I tell you, there are people who did not get this teaching, who are giving problems to meetings in a boardroom. Somebody gets in a boardroom and you can literally feel that this person is here even before you look at them, all because of their body odors. All because of their body odors. It's unfortunate that some people will not find anybody to tell them, either because of their character or either because they didn't have an opportunity to have an elder, a friend, a sister, or a brother to sit them down and tell them that, you know what, you need to sit down and concentrate on your body. I remember one of my sisters, I won't mention her names just because she will probably get mad with me, but one day, I think I was in Form 2. I was coming from the bathroom actually, and she said, "Did you bath?" And I said, "Yes, I did." She said, "Why is it your sweat is like an old person's sweat?" I was shocked. It broke me. But from that day, I made sure that whenever I get into the bathroom, I will make sure that those armpits are clean. I will make sure that when I get out, people will feel and see that, you know what, this one knows what she does when it comes to bathing. But that helped. It broke me for that particular time, but it helped me a lot. So we said, number one, get to know yourself. Find ways to then correct. Number two, find ways to then correct issues if there are issues. Number three, be open to criticism. Be open to advice. When somebody tells you something about your body, this has to be somebody you trust. This has to be somebody probably around you, your friend, your sibling, your spouse, people that you trust. Be open to their advices, and then when they tell you, make sure that you do it. Number four, always make sure that you ask for opinions. There are times when somebody can give you their opinion without being asked, and there are times when some people wait for you to ask, and then they will open up and tell you. Be somebody who opens up themselves to questions. Also ask people around you, guys, how do I look? How is my breath? How is my perfume? How is it coming out? Right? And when they tell you their honest opinion, don't be offended. That is how you become groomed. Number five, be a friend of the mirror. Whether you are a man or a woman, be a friend of the mirror. Before you get out of the house, make sure you stand in front of a mirror. If you don't have a mirror like we used to do in the ghetto, go in front of a window outside. Check yourself before you go outside. Make sure that your hair is clean combed. Make sure that you are properly dressed. Make sure, turn around and satisfy yourself, right, before you go out. Because it will be embarrassing, or it will hurt you when then somebody then looks at you with that eye which talks. You know, that eye where somebody's saying, what is wrong with this one? There's some people who can just pass a comment whilst you're passing, and that will hurt your feelings. So that's number five. Be a friend of a mirror. If you are a woman, you need a mirror in your handbag until you have mastered and learn how to present yourself. But you need a mirror in your bag. Once in a while, check yourself. Once in a while, check your lips. If you're somebody who does makeup like myself, you need to have a mirror always. Check your eyes, check your lips, check your nose. Always make sure that you are on point so that you don't offend those that are looking at you. You know, there are other people who are so sensitive that if they see something bad on somebody, they won't be able to eat the next few minutes or hours. So try by all means to be somebody who is clean cut. Yes, we get teachings from people, but it takes a lot of individual effort. It takes a lot of individual effort, right? So I say to ladies, make sure that you always carry a mirror in your handbag, right?